Tonight's live stream telecast is being produced by Johnny Nomad Media and Daytona Beach Live Stream Solutions. We continue on our Elevate Daytona Beach journey with a presentation from Andres Martinez.
Good evening, Daytona Beach. My name is Andres Martinez, and I am the president of the Heroes Hope Network. We are a nonprofit local in the area, and we dedicate ourselves to helping veterans with PTSD and suicide. My chairwoman of the board is here tonight. She gave a fantastic presentation. Thank you, Carmen Ruiz, for doing that. Now, I'm also a DJ, and I've been DJing for over 25 years, and tonight I'm going to tell you about that one time the DJ got punched in the face. Picture this, 2017, and it is Labor Day weekend. Fantastic weekend, so we decided we're going to do a daytime pool party, and then evening time, and then some more fun stuff later on. Pool party was family friendly. We had drinks, we had DJs, we had the kids playing everywhere. It was a fantastic event done by Billy. Then, in the evening time, it was time for Daddy to go to work. So everyone went to the club. But before we did that, we stopped by my friend's house to drop off the kids so they had a safe place to be. We knew we were coming back there for the after party. Once we were at the after party, I got wind. Billy had one too many. He was acting a little rude. And he crossed the line. So we had to check him, because there's always that one guy. What happens when you check somebody? Well, you know, words start exchanging, things start to happen, one thing leads to another, and there's an escalation and a fight breaks out. A few minutes later, the dust settles. We go back inside, and my friends, they look at me. They're like, hey man, you need to go to the hospital. I'm like, why? I go look in the mirror. My nose is halfway across my face. Yeah, it was time to go. So I get to the hospital, and the next morning, the news starts to spread. I have to tell you, I am so grateful for my friends. That circle of friends that came up to me and supported me. They created a GoFundMe and fundraising. I was out of work, and they stepped in. Weeks after the swelling, this is what it looked like. That was like right before he went in, the doctor went in with some tweezers and did that move. Yeah, it still hurts when I think about it. But I have to tell you, that pain went away when I learned how much my friends cared for me and what they were able to do for me and my family. And so, time went on, and I let things be. But about a year later, it was time for another club. It's time for a new show. And this, I found myself in Orlando. And while I was there, I went inside a new club. And I sat at the bar. I no longer drink, so I had a ginger ale in my hand. And I'm sitting there, and I'm watching the evening unfold. And guess who walks in? It's the first time we've seen each other in 1 year. We make eye contact, and he goes straight to the bathroom, and he comes back to the bar. He sits right next to me. He looks up, and he says, I'm sorry. I messed up. My whole life turned around. I caught charges. People dropped me. They left me. I lost my life, basically. So I called the truce. I told him, you know what? I don't never consider you to be a friend again. But we're going to put this behind us. A few months later, there was news. Someone's been shot. It was Billy. He's dead. So when I look back at that situation, there were three things that I reflected upon that I'm going to bring with you guys tonight. And the first thing that I wanted to share is the importance of boundaries. Make that line in the sand. Hold your boundaries. And setting healthy boundaries is your first step to claiming your power. The second thing that I had to learn was how to forgive. It's not easy sometimes, right? It's not easy. But I challenge you to forgive those that need it most. And you do that with a little love and a little compassion. I know I did it for Billy. And last but not least, in closing, one of the things that I walked away with was closure. Remember this, guys. You are the author to your book. So you get to write the ending. What's it going to be? Have a great night.